Thanks so much for stopping by my Patreon page. I'm Andrew J. Peters, and I'm a fantasy author. So, the main reason that I set up this Patreon page was to raise funds for marketing. I have published a number of titles with small presses. Unfortunately, what goes along with that is a pretty small marketing budget and smaller opportunities for discoverability. So I plan to use the funds raised here to pay for marketing. I also would like to publish some of my own work and hire high quality editors and high quality book designers for a really great product. The type of work that I write is mainly inspired by classical myths and fairy tales and legends. And specifically, my interest with those types of stories has always been telling them in a different sort of way, in a way that I could relate to personally. Part of that has to do with sharing the stories of gay and lesbian characters within those types of settings. And more generally, I've always been drawn to the more marginalized characters from those classical stories, wondering what the storyteller might have intended and what types of stories were beneath the surface that I could imagine and bring to light. So Patreon, I think, is a really great way for artists and writers and those who support them to connect. And for supporters, it offers a really low access point, really low commitment level. For just $1, you can support my work or other artists and really make a difference in our lives, those of us who are looking to earn a sustainable living through doing what we love. What you can expect here is that I will be sharing a lot of my inspiration, the stories behind the stories, my own writing process. And then my biggest project right now is putting together a collection of retold classical myths and legends in a short story collection. And I will be sharing those stories early with patrons exclusively here on Patreon. One of the things I'm most excited about at the higher levels of patronage, you can request that I write a story based on your favorite fairy tale or legend. So I'm looking forward to doing that, and I will also be sharing those exclusively here on Patreon. Thanks again for stopping by my page, and I hope that I will earn your patronage.